How are you doing? That's good shit. What's going on, everybody? It's Fate Dating Coach Elliot Scott. It's kind of rolled out. I didn't just roll out of bed. I just went to Men's Warehouse to get some outfits for my friend's wedding. I rolled out of bed before that. Just got done doing that and got my coffee. And now here I am, still looking like I rolled out of bed, but your boy going to give you the good knowledge today. What's up, Kimberly Rodriguez? Gil. Goddamn, it's a long-ass name, girl. Might as well put your social security number up in there. Shit. And your boy got the gummy worm. Girl, stop playing. What's up, Jang Jang? What's up, girl? How you doing? Talk to me. Tell me how your love life is, because guess what, ladies? Today's a good day. I'm going to give you only good news. What's up, Crystal? Crystal, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a bit. I'm only going to give you good news today, so you better take advantage of it. What's up, Tara? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a great Monday. Monday so far, so good for me. Productive. Caught you live. Eileen, what's up? That's healthy. Rude as fuck. Block. What's up, Lisa? I'm afraid of Princess Preach. Why do you guys start finally doing right after you get over them? Hey, it's all cause and effect, baby. It's all cause and effect. People have different reasons for doing different things. In my opinion, it's to get you back. I tell women a lot of times, if a guy truly likes you, he'll change, right? When you correct him. If he doesn't and he stays around, then he's doing, if he doesn't and you stay around, why does he have to change? Where's the urgency? Where's the threat? People go towards the path of least resistance. I know I say that 1,000 times, but if I don't need to change and I don't see any benefit of changing, why would I? Because you're not going anywhere, right? I tell women this all the time. They don't like it, but it's the truth. So now that you're gone, he's like, oh, hell no. And he's trying to change his shit. Hey, handsome. What's up, beautiful? What's up, Leaf Sin? What's up, Rashika? What's up, C. Welsh? What's up, girl? How's your date? Did you go on your date? Hope you're all having a good time. But yeah, that's usually what happens. So when a woman leaves, which is why I tell women, women don't like when I say give the ultimatum. They'll say it's too soon. No, it's not. I say give it 6 to 8 weeks. That's not too soon. Like, a guy knows what he's getting. I blame the woman then. If you can't let a guy know this is what you're getting, all this, in 6 to 8 weeks, you're doing something wrong. You must be boring as hell. Right? You must be boring. So he knows at 6 to 8 weeks. Trust me. He doesn't seem to have any interest in me, but when I want, that's when he wants to act right and keep me around. Exactly. Really, he doesn't really want me. No, you're right. He doesn't. But, that doesn't mean he doesn't want the assets. Give a script of ultimatums. It's in my course. I literally tell you what to say word by word in the course. Literally word by word in my course. Make sure to check that out. Damn, it's going to work right now. Girl, you better stop. You better turn around and put your 2 weeks in. You better put your 2 weeks in. You're young. You're young. You don't give a shit. You got to pay your bills, but who gives a shit? You only live once, beautiful. Let me give you this link tree. It's my course, just in case you all want that. You only live once. You better quit. And you better knowledge. Some of that Ty Lopez knowledge, right? You want some of that knowledge. My course. Man, here you go. Get that knowledge up in that noggin. Of course, to help you word by word, beautiful. Oh, hi. What's up, Law? He knows first 5 seconds. I say 4.4 seconds. He knows, girl. He knows 4.4. Don't be playing. Can they also change their mind of wanting to try a relationship? Yes, they can. See, here's why I like teaching what I teach. Because it's more complex than you think it is. But it's also very simple. So let me give you a good example of that. When you ask, well, can they also change and try out a relationship? They can, yes. But why would they is the question I would ask. Why? If you're not going anywhere, if things are going well, If you've been this is why I'm a big fan of the ultimatum. If you've been talking for 3 months, why change now? Why not 2 weeks ago or 2 weeks later? Like, why would he change his mind? There's no reason for him to. What's up, yo, Hanson, my boy? My boy. Who says that? Boy. Was that the clock dude? I don't remember his name. What are the chances of the side chick winning? 0.1%. You're a side chick for a reason, not a main chick. Sup, Purple? Sup, Hanson? Yeah, there's not a lot of... Again, when it comes to the side chicks, right? You're a side chick for a reason. First off, it's a standard. If you're allowing a dude who's in a relationship to talk to you like that, I would not want to be with that guy. It's crazy women do that. I don't know. That's nuts. Is that guy in a relationship? I'm a fan of Princess Preach. Flavor Flav. There you go. Boy. Flavor Flav. Goddamn. 6 years. He hasn't proposed. He is in it. He says it is finances to give him until December. Should I wait and ultimatum? Yeah, wait till December. You might as well. You're already six years in. But, hey, say December 25th. If I don't get the damn thing, I'm not even going to say a word to you. I'm back, and your shit's going to be on the whatever. I mean, if you guys live together, I don't know. Your shit's going to be, unless you live with him, I'm out. Like, his shit's going to be on the curb. Like, you're done. You're done with it. I'm wasting my time, man. Tell him that. But he does have a baby on the way. Should I still go for it? Absolutely not. Here's what's going to happen. His girl having a baby. I hate to say this because I think baby's a beautiful thing, but he's going to kind of be turned off by it. I'm just telling you how it is, ladies. It's good. Not her. Just, there's going to be a lot of pressure. He's going to want an escape. He's going to want some time alone. He's going to want to get the crazy, thoughts out of his head. He's going to escape. He's going to go to you. Right? He's going to go to you. It's going to give you hope. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel all warm inside. Oh, shit, look at me go, girl. It's going to make you feel all warm inside, but it ain't going to happen. It ain't. You ain't going to leave no baby mama drama, man. People like that shit for some reason. I'm just telling you. Hi, Elliot. I have been having an issue with my friend recently as he has basically pulled away and told me he needs space, but I don't understand why when we're just friends. Give him, hey, you might be just friends, but have you messed around before? Are you his ex? What are you guys? He could tell you like him. He just wants a space. Just give him a space. 6 years? Girl, I agree. 6 years? Girl, stop it. Yeah, do you think dressing 90s chick is cute? Chic? Is that chic or chick? Chic? I don't know what 90s chic looks like. Let's look. And I'll tell you why. If you're, I'll say wildebeest 90s chic. Look. Come on, man. 110 90s chic. No, don't do that ever. No, don't do this. This is just me. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do that. Just telling you. I agree. If you cheating on her to talk to me, you only going to do the same to me. It happens every. I'm a guy. I talk to other dudes. Trust me, it happens. That's crazy. You must have hooked up or something. Now he's just backing out. Something happened. Because how can you not save that much time? He's playing. Yeah, he's playing for sure. Yeah, the thing is though that I have feelings for him, and I have told him that after he pulled away, and that's so confusing for me. Nah, listen. I tell women. You change the context a lot. Even if you're friends I had a really good friend in high school who was pretty awesome chick, high school and college. Good friends. She wanted the D. She wanted the dick. She wanted it. I'm just telling you. She liked me a lot. It kind of turned me off, man. Not like turned me off like her, just like I didn't want to, I don't know, man. Like every time I hung around her, it felt like I gave her hope. It felt weird, man. So I was like, back the F up. So back up, girl. It was weird. It was weird, man. If we've been in a sexual relationship for years, will he ever come around or just assume I'm not going anywhere? You're not you aren't going anywhere. Why would you go? Why are you going somewhere? No offense. I'm a Princess Preach. You're not going anywhere. How old are you? You're young. How old are you? I can tell. How old are you? Husband can't decide on if he wants a future with me while we are separated. I'm running out of patience. Why are you sticking around, Lace? Why are you sticking around, Lace? I'm gonna be nice here. I'm starting to go into my mean mode. Hey, you gotta let him know what's up. Then you gotta tell him. You're done waiting. Give him an opportunity to miss you. That'll work. I stay getting roasted on here. No one be roasting. I didn't roast you yet. Hey, Sarah, I saw your message. You want to ask the question here so I can get more insight if you want? Oh, I saw your question on IG. I'm so tired of thinking of this guy who does not reach out. How can I stop this? You can't, Sherry. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with thinking about the guy. It's just having standards. And when I say standards, there's nothing wrong with being like, oh, I like this guy a lot. Nothing wrong with that. But don't be putting energy and effort into something that won't come about, so that you can't control. You can only do your part. And, I remember one time my sister, God bless her bitch ass soul, if she's watching this, I was going through a breakup. And I wasn't hurting. I was just kind of like, oh man, it's a breakup. Sucks, whatever. And I wanted to get with the girl still. She didn't. And my sister said, hey, there's nothing wrong with being vulnerable. There's nothing wrong with loving someone. But it's when you stick around and you're hoping for that shit that it starts changing. It starts changing the dynamics. It's like you don't want to stoop that low, like for yourself. It's like, damn, Abby, you a bitch. But good advice, It's true. There's nothing wrong with being vulnerable. There's nothing wrong with liking a guy. There's nothing wrong with feeling these ways. But if it gets to the point where you're lowering your standards and he gets to abuse the situation, nah. Abusing meaning sticking around, or let's say he does reach out again and you're all perked up and then he pulls away 2 weeks later. I mean, whatever. And that is what's going to happen because it's what he's doing now. Why would he change? We were just friends with benefits for, there it is. See, I already knew it. We were just friends with benefits for a little bit, okay? And we never dated. We were fully aware of what we were. Nah, that's the thing. He needs the space, girl. You did it. You crossed the line. Girl, if she's having sex with you and no commitment, why would he commit now? Bingo. You should be a dating coach. I agree. There's no reason for him to change. Ladies, if a guy is sticking around and he's not committing to you and only having sex with you and he's not putting any effort in, your value proposition is sex. Guys don't commit to sex. They don't. It's your future Afghan wife. What's up? How are you? Thanks, Elliot. You're welcome, Rosa. Men are not as simple as we think. Yes, they are. Men are very simple. Trust me. Men are so simple, it's not even funny. I was almost getting into it yesterday with a client. I was like, I don't know why women do X, Y, Z. Men are really simple. And I laid it out for her, and she's like, oh, well, if you put it that way, like what I was saying to her, she's like, well, yeah. It's like, yeah. Like, I don't know why. Like, she was confused about this dude who's her ex, but they're friends now. And she expects him to reach out every day, and they haven't had sex for personal reasons, and they haven't had sex, and he's talking to some other girl. I'm like, what? Like, hold on. So your exes, you haven't seen him in a bit. You haven't had sex. You're friends now that you both agreed upon, but you expect, and he's talking to someone else, and you expect him to reach out to you daily? Like, fuck no. Like, no. No guy will do that, ladies. Why? What benefit does he get from doing that? Absolutely not. That is not a thing. That's not. She's watching this. I'm not trying to hate on her. I'm just saying, like, it is what. Like, that's not a thing. And she was confused. I'm like, why? That's not a concept. We are simple. We're so simple. It's just, I think women are complex up here because they have better emotional IQ, which is ironic because, it's kind of harder to understand men because of it. I said goodbye to all the men at the moment, and I'm with you. But, like, they try, it's like trying to, like Cesar Millan, the dog whisperer. He always said that a lot of, like, humans or owners try to apply human psychology onto the dogs, and they wonder why the dog's like, brr, like not listening to them, because it's not the same. You know, I think a lot of women try to like they have, because of emotion, they have these rose-colored glasses on, and they have this like bias that they're unconscious of. Well, what, and you know it when they say, well, why does he do this then? Why does he do that? But then he does this, and they're confused about hot and cold. Whenever a guy is hot and cold, ladies, you're convenient. When I don't care what other dating coaches tell you, don't fucking listen to them. Whenever a guy is hot and cold, congratulations, you're being taken for granted, or you are convenient. That's what it is. Simple as that. I don't care if he goes to your house every single day and says I love you and gives you flowers. Women will say, well, why does he give me flowers in? Why is I don't know, because it works to get in your pants. Has he committed? No. Okay, then shut up. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you only win if you get the relationship. Nothing else matters. Women are the ones who make it complex. Trust me, I have a question because it's ridiculous and I can't stop thinking about him, and 2 weeks later. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Ouch. Hey, it's the truth. I can't even message a guy every day. I can't do it. Women get mad at me. Well, you haven't talked to me today. Well, that's because I'm busy. I don't like texting. I'm not a texter. I hate it. I hate it. No, they are. Men require habits and behaviors like a bloody lizard. Can't be warm or loving or else it dies. Wait, come on, not this again. But too cold either. Rats for dinner. Nah. Hey, stop playing. If you up, homie. Men are very simple. Trust me. Men are very simple. Then why do people say men are complicated, Hans? Because women don't know what the hell they're talking. Men don't say that. Women say that. Women who can't get men say that. I know that sounds harsh. I'm not trying to be harsh. It's just the truth. Women who can't get men say that. Men don't say that to other men. Women who get guys don't say that. Most of these women probably haven't or never walked away for serious. No, they haven't. They don't. That's what I'm trying to say. And then they wonder why they're in the situation they're in. And ladies, I'm not trying to hate on you. Trust me. I'm here for you. Trust me. Please. Don't be clicking off. I'm here for you when I say these type of things. You lower your standards to the point, because you desire losing him. You lower your standards so much, right? Because you fear losing him, that he takes advantage of the situation, which is the hot and cold, the sticking around, the this, that, telling you one thing and his actions not lining up. And then you wonder why you're in the situation you're in. Well, why not? You're easy to take advantage of. That's what it is. That's what it is. I know that hurts to hear, but that's the truth. I'm on your side when I say that. I'm not trying to be mean. Just listen. If you listen to what I say, it works. If you follow my course, it works. It works 100% of the time. You understand men. He can kiss my ass if he's hot and cold. I agree. That's how it should be. Elliot, my ex keeps blocking me and unblocking me every time there's a fight. He's out. Why would you deal? See, ladies, why would you deal with someone like that? I never reply and get way home. Narcissist. He could be a narcissist or just really prideful. He unblocks me hours later, sends a message and blocks me again. Why? Why do you deal with that? He would be so irrelevant in my life. Why don't you block him? Why do you put up with that? I'm yelling now, people. I think women should break ties and start over with men in different social circle. Men go from F-buddy to girlfriend are usually placeholders. He'll leave when he finds a woman he has to work for. Hey, true. I love that my man is simple. Men are simple. They are. They really are. It's a power control thing. It is too. Yeah, if you reduce it all, these principles, it becomes simple. It is. It really is. Please. The reason is now I'm a guy, so I know what guys are thinking. And I used to be I'm still a douchebag, but more clear about it. I could tell you, when you dumb it down, the reason I know all the stuff I know is because I'm very simplistic with it. I always have a saying. I say it to my clients all the time. If you hear hooves, think horses, not zebras. Don't think of something as if you hear hooves, and you're in the Midwest. Why in the hell would you think of zebras in your damn backyard? It's more likely a horse. Why would a zebra be in the Midwest? It's simplistic. Think simple terms. Don't go complex, and you guys don't know how to do that. No offense, unless you get the course. You don't know how to think complex about men. You don't know a man's deeper psychology. You don't know, again, deeper psychology. You don't know all that stuff. Think simplistic. If a man truly likes you, he won't put himself in a position to lose you. What's your zodiac sign? Pisces. Self-respect, girl. It is that self-respect. It's their nature to be a little mean, I guess. Can guys tell if women are doing the no contact? Of course they can. And he doesn't give a shit. Because you wouldn't have to be in that position to do it in the first place if he truly liked you. Blocking you is incredibly disrespectful and immature. A man who cares about you would never block you. You deserve better. I agree. That's why she should block his ass. Yeah, you the bomb. Girl, you the bomb. No, you the bomb. No, you the bomb. Love you. Love that you're on our side. Hey, I am on your side, but I'm an advocate for men too. Because I see a lot. Like, I was talking to, again, a client the other day. And I was saying, hey, you know what? I'm on your side, but don't take this the wrong way. He's not doing anything wrong. I'm on his. He's actually right on this one. You're wrong. She didn't like that, but after I explained it to her, she's like, oh shit, maybe so. I'm on whoever's side is right. I want everyone. I want men and women to be happy. I want everyone to come together and be in a happy, healthy relationship. If that's what you're looking for, if you're not, then you're not. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm an advocate for women, I guess. You know, because I'm telling you guys all this. You're my audience, but gotta listen, man. Please remind us about your link for coaching. Hey, it's just right here. I mean, here's my coach. Well, here's my course. The course is better than the course is going to help you out more, I think, long term. I'll take it. No contact is the best approach if you haven't initiated contact in months. Yeah, he's out. He's irrelevant at that time. Going back to work. I'll see you, Chelsea. Have a good one. I see a calm, handsome, sexy man who never gets mad and thinks, yes, he is his cycle in private with massive BDSM wishes. Probably accurate. Just figured out I'm convenient. There you go. Thank you, Elliot. It's been 6 months since I cut him off. Now focused on going to the gym and looking like an Instagram baddie. Oh, Dan, we got these baddies up in here. How many of you are baddies? Well, we're going to say if you're 1, a baddie. 2, if you're a basic B, you're not a basic, right? And 3, if I don't know what 3 is. Yeah, 1 if you all ain't baddies. Stop. No one should be putting 1 up in here. None of you are baddies. You ain't ready for that. 2, if you're a basic B and you know it, you're just like, hey, you know what? I am a basic bitch. 3, if I don't know what 3 is. I don't know. You are not a 1. Stop. I changed my look. What's your look like now? I am respecting his wishes of a life without me in it. Hey, that's how it should be. I just need, I remember going through a heartbreak back when I was 21. My dad said to me, he said that, hey, if her version of happiness doesn't have you in it, it doesn't have you in it, homie. Like, she deserves to be happy too. And if that means without you, and I really thought about it like that. I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, it's very selfish. He was telling me it was selfish of me to I don't know what 3 is. He told me it's very selfish of me to want someone who doesn't want me because they deserve to be happy. They do. They deserve to be happy. And it's very selfish to be like, hey, I don't care about your happiness. You need to be with me because that's what I want. That's not even love. It's obsession. That's lust. What's up, Lee? I don't consider a baddie a compliment, but looks-wise, sure. Baddie's a compliment, girl. I guess. No, it's not. 3, I'm in the process. 3 is I'm in the process. Okay, 3 is I'm in the process. 1, baddie. 2, a basic B. I like Jasmine saying she's a 2. I like it. It's honesty. 3, I'm in the process. 3 is a mysterious woman. None of you are mysterious, so you can cut that out. Stop. You all easy to read as a book. As a children's book with pop-ups. You don't even have to read it. You just push a button. It tells you what the words scream at you. Like you come on. You guys are easy to read as pop-up books. You guys are books with answers in the back. Right, come on. It's true. It's true. I'm not even trying to hate. That's true as shit, though. Don't even trying to hate. You know that's true as shit. You know I'm right. You got answers. I'm Kermit. Oh, dude, you're not Kermit. Stop. I believe I showed you that. I've never shown you that again, dude. Tell me that's funny, though, that Kermit skit. Yes, I'm sexy and mysterious. No, you guys aren't. Stop. Then what's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? You guys aren't even ready for that. How to be mysterious. Girl, stop. You guys don't even need to worry about being mysterious. You guys need to worry about being sane. Being normal. You're mean. Nah, that was funny. Come on. You guys are books answers in the back. Like, how do I read this girl? We roll the back of the book. Hey, that's true though. Hey, y'all can get answers the minute if you just get my damn course. Link up above. Right here. Wait, where am I pointing? Right here. Link right there. You all can get dudes. Come on, it's funny as hell. Stop, Braille. Yeah, you're all Braille. Nah, Braille's hard to read. You guys ain't that. Guys are Braille. Guys, Braille. Like guys trying to, wait, no. You trying to read guys are Braille. When I like someone, you write, I'm an open book. Hey, that's what I was trying to say, but when people think I'm mean. You're an open book. It's easy to tell. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. It's the standards. Ladies, I am slowly transitioning my brand. Oh, I guess black shirt's a brand, right? Mess up morning hair is a brand. But, what's up, Yasmin? I'm great. But in the beginning, I was all about like relationships and getting guys. And it's still about that. But it's more about attraction now and standards. Because I realize attraction is not a choice. You can't help who you like, right? That's why in my course it's called Attraction Academy. It helps build attraction because a guy cannot help who he's attracted to. At the same time, it's standards. Like you gotta have standards. If you don't, a guy's gonna take advantage of you. Trust me, he will take advantage of you in the worst way possible, which is mentally, in my opinion. It's mentally. It's giving you that hope. It's like having like locks on you, man. You don't go anywhere. His hooks are in. You can't go anywhere. I've been there. You want to, but you're so obsessive over it. I've been there. It sucks. It's a horrible feeling, especially when you're like, this guy's not even worth it. But if he came back around, like, shit, damn it, now I got to make a decision. But are you really making a decision? Because at the end of the day, he already knows what his intentions are. A guy just doesn't come back around. That's another thing, ladies. A guy just doesn't come back around out of nowhere and want a relationship with you. That doesn't happen. Pick Misha. Pick Misha. Commitment issues. Pick Misha. Who says that? That's funny as hell. Come on, man. Pick Misha. That's true. You're a pick Misha. Can I say that? Is that wrong? I can get plenty of guys interested, but it's hard to keep them. Anyone can get guys interested. It's hard to keep a guy. That's why I tell women. Women always say, how do you know where you stand on the value chart, like the number? How do you know what number you are? What men you can get to commit? If you can get 5 to commit, you're a 5. If you get a 10 to commit, which you can't, you're a 10. That's very rare. You can get a 10 to commit. Anyone, you could be a 6 and get a 10 to hook up with you, to get a 10 to talk to you for a month, but can you hook him and get him to commit? That's how you know. Well, if I'm a book, I gotta be written in ancient language because this is hard to read. Nah, girl, I got you. You got it. You all got it. Don't worry. You all got it. It's all manifested all up inside that beauty. It's all up inside that shit. You're fine. You see my comment about the bar guy? Vivian, no, I did not. No, I'm scrolling up. I don't see it. Sometimes it doesn't show up on YouTube. Wait. That's why. Live chat. Let's switch it now. Now it'll all be popping up. Trying to get yourself together and focus on yourself. I guess that could be 3. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, share a 7. I don't know who that is. I find it scary when we women open up and the guy goes down the line. Hey, I agree with that. I need the course, right? Yep. Then when we come back for a relationship, you need the course. He ain't gonna come back. Why you focusing on guys coming back to a relationship? Why? As soon as a dude leaves, he should be disqualified, ladies. Hey, disqualified. Disqualified. Instead, you let him back in line. Like you give him his space back in line. You would native Indian code reading skills. Damn, okay. That's some deep shit. Right? Like, don't you all agree? Don't you think you need a man to work his way back up? You all let him back in line. And you let him back in fast. A lot of people are like, no, I do make him work, but then he works and he leaves. You make it too easy then. You make it too easy. You gotta stop being scared of losing a guy. Dudes aren't even worth it. They got one damn chance. I can understand if he comes back and says, hey, you know what? I fucked up. I messed up. I was thinking about it. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Messed up again, he's out. And you need to let him know that. But if he just pulls away and comes back out of nowhere without apologizing, he's out, man. That's irrelevant. He's irrelevant. Yeah, I asked that question twice, and I think you skipped right over it. Grind, skip 9. It was a simple answer, though, of 1 month. 1 month. When it comes back, can we tell him you are in an open relationship if you are only open to relationship? Oh, that's different than what I said. Open relationship. Yes, that's completely different. Yes, let him know that you're open to a relate. No. That not even open to it. No. Hey, no negotiation. It's strictly a relationship or get the hell out. Meaning monogamous, exclusive, title, introduce me as your girlfriend, put it on Facebook, that kind of shit. Ooh, give me that money, honey. Where's my whistle? Thank you, honey. I asked to hang out twice. Both times he said he had to work. He's out. He said that he is meeting in my city soon. He'll then take me out. That's been 1 week ago and no communication. What does that mean? I would not reach out and say a damn thing to him. He's irrelevant right now. If he says, if he does go into your city and reach out to you, have him take you out, spend the money, don't put out. Don't put out. Make him invest in you. Is what I would do. Make him invest in you. Make him feel like he... Ladies, here's the beautiful thing. Ladies are like, no, I wouldn't even give him that, because then other dating coaches might say, nah, because, he has you. It's the illusion of freedom, right? So let me give you an example of that. There's a lot of women who will come to me, and they'll be like, well, this guy's giving up a lot of power. He's reaching out. He's blowing up my shit. He's initiating. He's always initiating. All that kind of stuff. And she feels like she has the upper hand because of it. But in reality, these are things a guy is giving up because he doesn't really give a shit. Meaning, I don't care if I have her or not, or if she he's not trying to get your validation. He's trying to get in your pants. And I've done this. I'll invest heavy into a woman and blow up her shit. But I don't really care how I look doing it, or I don't care how she thinks of me as long as I get in. So she might think, I have him. No, you don't, because I'm just trying to get in your pants. I don't really care what you think of me or if you have me or not, or how much I'm investing or how much I'm losing, because I'm just trying to get in your pants and I'm out. Like that, So this is kind of the same. I know that sounds horrible, but I'm just telling you the truth. That's old Elliot. So this is kind of the same thing. You can go on the date with the guy if you can, one, control your emotions, okay, and be like, okay, I'm going to go on this date with this guy. I hope let's not fall for him, because then he does get the upper hand. And secondly, you don't put out or give him what he's actually looking for. And he's investing his resources. So, yeah. But there's a lot. It's the illusion of freedom, right? It's the illusion of a capture. There was a quote one time that I read. Not a quote, but a phrase. Hey, thank you for the money, honey. Thank you, Rosa. Where you get, to get a man, you gotta give him a large enough fence. Think of him as a damn sheep. Meh. Right? What the fuck am I doing that for? Meh. And you have to give him a large enough fence to make him feel like he's free, but he's not. So that would be the woman in the relationship who's like kind of carefree, but there's still standards involved. Like if she disrespects him, that's a problem. Or if he disrespects her, that's a problem. But she's not like on his ass about everything. Like that kind of stuff. So does that make sense? There's a lot of times where a woman thinks she has me because I'm investing heavily in her, but I don't care how it turns out. I don't care what she thinks of me. I don't care if she thinks she has me. I don't care if I look like a needy bitch because I don't care what she thinks about me. I'm just trying to get in her pants and then I'm out. I've done it, unfortunately. So this is the same thing. Go on the date with the dude. Have fun if you want. Do not initiate. He should initiate to you when he comes there. Have him invest the resources. Don't sleep with him. Don't mess around. I wouldn't even kiss the guy. Whatever. And then go from there. Is it dumb for me to hope that this guy will just like me for being me? Yes, that's absolutely foolish. No offense. Hey, can I be honest with you guys? Kim, or not Kim, C. Welsh, you're a wonderful woman. Right? But sometimes and I said this in one of my older videos, like 4 years ago. I said, sometimes your best isn't good enough. People don't like that, but it's the truth. Sometimes your best isn't good enough, so women are like, I just want to be me. Go ahead. And hopefully someone does like you for you. But if you're not improving yourself, if you're not one of the best options he can get, he'd be an idiot to commit to you. And vice versa. You all need to date someone with a mission, a purpose, a passion. You need to date someone who is willing to invest, like that kind of stuff. Like if you're just dating some like willy-nilly guy because he's giving you, like I have so many women come to me and they're like, I like this guy, he's funny. It's like, okay, well there's a lot of funny guys out there. Like you need more shit than that. Or I had a woman one time tell me, well, he has his shit together. Oh, you should only be talking to dudes who have their shit together. I had a client yesterday. No, 2 days ago. And she's going to hate on me because she's like, well, it's different in France. And of course, because of the stuff that's going on in the pandemic and him switching jobs. But this guy was a waiter. Not that there's anything wrong with that. 31-year-old waiter. Nothing wrong with that, ladies. From a job perspective, you got to start somewhere and work your way up. That's living with his mom. Right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? This guy made some wrong decisions in his life. That bar is set so low. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all got to raise it. I like this guy. He funny. Nah, that's not enough. You got to have more than funny. You guys had that bar too low, man. You guys had that bar too low. You got to have a guy who has his shit together. Of course, based on where you're at in life. Like I said, if you're a 5, don't take this the wrong way, ladies. Please don't take this the wrong way. Don't click off. Seriously. If you're a 5, you shouldn't be demanding a guy making 6 figures. Stop. Get the hell out of here. You shouldn't be demanding high value men at 6 figures. If you're a 5, you should be talking to a guy who treats you well, who is nice, who is funny, who's hardworking. Just a hardworking normal job, whatever. You shouldn't be demanding for a lot. Just a guy who's funny, that you're attracted to, treats you well, loyal, the basics. The higher you go up, the more you can demand from someone. Right? The more you can demand from somebody. That's just how it is. I'm not saying you can't demand it at a low. This is where women disagree with me all the time, but if you look at market value, if you look at studies or start studies on market value and in the sexual marketplace and your number and all that kind of stuff and attraction and how it all balances out into the grand scheme of things. There's studies on this stuff, ladies. There's studies on this, so don't kill the messenger. Right? You can demand super hot models. If you're a 5, you can demand super hot models. You can demand a guy having 6 figures plus. You can demand a guy having a high-end job, yada, 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 yada. But why would he settle for a 5? He's a higher number. And that's where it's called mate value discrepancy. that's where people start. Again, that's where people disagree with me on here. I don't care. It's the truth. But there's a mate value discrepancy. And usually when there's a discrepancy, it doesn't matter who's who. The woman can be up here. The guy can be down here. Vice versa. The man can be at the top. The woman can be at the bottom. It doesn't matter. Certain things start to happen. The larger the number. So, for example, if I'm a 10 and this woman's a 5, I might be more hesitant to commit. I might be more likely to cheat. I might be wondering if this is the best I can get if you're the top number. I might have wandering eyes. I might entertain other ideas. Why? Because your job as an organism is to survive and reproduce from a mental perspective, like the chimp brain, the lizard brain, right? There's no advantage, again, from the chimp brain, lizard brain. We all think we're better than that. We're different. We're not, right? Chimp brain, lizard brain. What advantage does a 10 get with being with a 5? Whereas the 5 gets a huge advantage to being with the 10. So in terms of mate value discrepancy, what happens? What does the 5 do? Well, the 5 has different options depending if it's a man or a woman. They might step up their game a lot, which is something great. Like he might want to better himself. He might want to lose his weight. He might want to look better. He might invest more. He might, just whatever, become a better person to close that gap. That's number one. Number two, you have very controlling men or women. As the lower number, you might have a very controlling, jealous type of woman or jealous type of man who is very emotionally abusive, jealous. You hear about the crazy women, like that kind of stuff, to close that gap, to push competition away, basically. So there's different ways that people try to close this gap based on the mate value discrepancies. There's just things that happen. So hope that all makes sense. I was going on a tangent there, but yeah. I shared your link in Facebook. Do I have Facebook? I think I'm supposed to be single forever. No, you're not. Hey, I got you. How's it going? What's up, Karen? Is there a benefit in pulling away sexually if you've already put out? Yeah, there is. How do we know what number we are? But what number you can get someone to commit? Can you get 8s to commit to a relationship? Then you're an 8. If you get 5s to commit to a relationship, then you're 5. Anyone can get anybody to hook up with and stick around for a month or two. Can you get these men to commit, though? But I've seen like 8 or 9s be with women who score lower. Why is this? Be with women. I've seen 8 or 9s men be with women who score lower. I don't know. I think that's a very rare thing then. Or there's other reasons. I've seen it too, but it might be an open relationship, right? Or he's been with her before he became attractive. Things like that. Has low standards, gives without equal exchange. No, that's true, Bia, yeah. Get away with treating someone like shit, yeah. I dated guys under my number. Number doesn't mean just looks. Number could be many things. To a man, it's a woman's looks. Yes, like that's a lot of her personality, looks, and things like that. But there could be many things that, like, and I hate jumping into this because people try to make it very complex. Keep it simple. Keep it based on your looks. As a woman, the number one thing is your looks, your youth, your personality. But don't be like, well, I have a really good personality, but I'm a 6 in terms of looks. Well, then stay around the 6. Okay, maybe 6.5. Looks and youth are unfortunately the deciding factors. However, what can close that gap? Let's say I'm a 10. I'm not, but let's just say I'm a 10. But I have insecurity, so I feel like I'm an 8. So I might be with 8s, right? Or let's say I had a really bad time or a scarring experience one time where I tried to get a 10. She embarrassed me in front of everyone. So now I stick with 8s, right, instead of a 10. Even though I'm a 10, I can get a 10. That kind of stuff. I mean, there's psychological issues too. Or maybe someone does value, like a woman. This guy might be a 5 in looks, but a woman really values a man's personality. And let's say he's really funny and she makes him laugh and he's a good dude. Whereas she has a lot of experiences with 8s because she's an 8. right? She has a lot of experiences with these 8s who are douchebags. So she's like, dude, I'm tired of that bullshit. I'd rather be with this 5 or 6. So there's a way it balances out. But for a lot of women, your value is in the looks, youth, and personality. Yep, he said he upped his game. Ew, you were so good. I know. I told you. I've done it. Ladies, I've done this 1,000 times. This is all in my course, by the way. If you want more information on it, it's all in the course. Link is pinned above. Why do you think women who score high on looks have it harder? I don't think women who score high on looks have it harder. They have it much easier. Oh, no. Actually, you know what? I get what you're saying. Let's put it like this. It's equivalence. It's equivalency. If you're an 8, say if you're a woman who's a 10, right? Let's say you're a woman who's a 10. No, fuck. See, there's so many ways I can go about this. Okay, if you're a 7 and below, in my opinion, this is just my personal opinion from experience. If you're a woman who's a 7 and below, and 7's high. 7's high, by the way. 7 is not low. 7 is very high. 7, you can get a huge majority of people in the world, okay? If you're an actual 7. Like, get these people to commit. Should I focus on 8 or focus on 7? You should focus on 6 to 8 if you're a 7. Number 1 up, 1 down. But let's say you're a 7 and below. Men offer sex, okay? Women are the receivers. You get to choose your pick of the litter if you are a 7 below. Why? Because men who are 6 and under don't have these quality options. They're offers. You are the chooser. Okay? So that might be like the catch-22 or the not the irony of it, but it's like the facade. Like it makes it the illusion. It makes it look like it's easier, but it's not because you're getting a lower quality dude. It might be easier to get, but it's a lower quality dude. And when you're a 7 who's attractive, again, a 7's very attractive. I'm a 6, well, not right now, I'm like a 4. So I'd say I'm a 6, okay, on a good day. But when you're a 7, yes, you are, I know I said this 8 times already, you are the chooser. These guys are the offers. Why is that? They're lower value men. I don't want to say values just based on numbers, but whatever. Simplistic. Things like that. Well, let's say you're a 10. Now that you're a 10, you're not even putting these men on your radar. If you are, like women who come to me and say, I'm out of his league, Elliot. I'm a 10, he's a 6. No, you're fucking not. No, you're not. Absolutely not. I have not talked to one girl who's a client who's a 10. Not even close to a 10. No offense, ladies. Right? So, you're not even entertaining 8s and below, really. Maybe an 8. But you're not entertaining 7s and below. When you get higher up now, you're talking to dudes, 10, 9, and 10s. You're talking to dudes who are highly sought after, and they're more valuable than you in terms of the number. Now, why are they more valuable than you? Because a lot of women want a high-value man who is a 10 who will commit. It's much harder finding a guy who is a 10 who is willing to commit than it is finding a woman who is a 10 who is willing to commit. Because a woman has no problem committing to somebody around her number. That's a 10, right? She has no problem. Hey, what's up, Evelyn? She has no problem committing to a guy who's a 10 or 9, whatever number she is, okay? Whereas a guy, when I'm a 10, I'm in my prime, I'm okay being with 3 8s, 3 7s, right? It's okay because I want to play the field until I'm ready to commit or until the right woman comes along. So that's why when you're more attractive, you're more attractive, it's harder to attract these dudes because you're going for higher value dudes and you're negating, you're throwing away, not throwing away, but you're kind of brushing aside the lower value men who are offerers. You're not a man who's a 10 or a 9, he is not an offerer. He's a chooser. Now I know this sounds interesting, right? This is a very interesting concept that a lot of people don't teach. This is a very, very, very interesting concept. So I hope that makes sense there. Would I consider myself what if I consider myself a 6 or 7? I do guys that are 5. You're not 7, then you're 6, and they're still douchebags. Then you're not a 7 or a 6. If you're getting treated by 5s who are douchebags, you're not a 6 or 7. I notice that, but too bad they're lower quality. Yep. I get hit on by men that are taken married all the time. What's up with that? They're looking for escapes. Low value men. Yes, for real. Yes. You're at least at 6.5. Thank you. I'll take it. Saw this guy today. I'm a junior and he's a senior in high school. You shouldn't be worried about dudes. I didn't even know his name, but I want to give him my number. He's a 10. I'm a 6. How do I... First, 2 things. 1, not going to happen, so don't do it. 2, no offense, I know it sounds harsh. You're 17. You're 16, 17. You shouldn't even worry about relationships. You need to worry about... If you're a 6, I know you don't like this advice. Trust me. You need to work on becoming the best version of yourself. Looks, physically, mentally, spiritually, all working out, getting the good habits. So when you are in college, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, you got it all down. You got it all down. I know you're young. You're not going to listen to me because I have a 16-year-old nephew who doesn't listen to me. He's probably in this chat. You're too young to experience life and to see the benefits and reap the benefits of longevity. You don't see the investments pay off. You don't see the payoff of investment yet, especially in self. I know you don't want to hear that, but if this guy's a 10 and you're a 6, fuck no, it's not going to happen. He's going to go after the hot cheerleader. You know, the hot cheerleader, main whatever, girl. Things like that. The main volleyball chick with her tight little ass short shorts. Like, that's the kind of stuff. Damn, the truth hurts. Yeah, it does. But it shouldn't hurt, because the way you got to look at it is, hey, you know what? I can only go up from here. I can only go up from here. And it's true. Trust me. I had women who I would tell this stuff back when I was in high school. So over 15 years ago. Back when I was in high school, I wouldn't say, hey, you couldn't get that guy. But I was talking about the self-improvement kind of stuff and just like beating it into her. Like, just got better stuff. Not over a man, just in general. And I remember when she was 19 and we went to SIUE, Southern Illinois University Edwardsville, together. She was smoking hot and she knew what she was doing. She knew how to get guys. She knew how to hook them. She played the game because she studied it. She wasn't worried. And when I say study it, the problem a lot of women have when they're in high school is, and Lisa can account for this with her daughter recently, they have a hard time getting over a breakup. Whether it's their first love, losing their virginity, or just a guy in general, they have a hard time getting over somebody. And they will spend months getting over that instead of trying to grow. But if you cut that shit out, you work on yourself, you try to grow as a person mentally, physically, spiritually, even sexually, always, and you learn what men want. Good advice, bro. Good job. Hey, it is what it is. Thank you. And it is what it is. You know, you will better yourself and you will become the best version of yourself. Maybe not the best version, but a much better version, 2.0, at 22 years old, when it actually matters. And by the way, when you're 22 years old, you shouldn't be looking for a relationship. Have fun. Don't be looking for a relationship until you're 25, 26. And then it's going to happen. You're 16, you're not going to listen, which is completely fine because you don't understand the concept of longevity. You've only been on this earth for 16 years. You don't know the importance of investment. You will learn the hard way, but I'm saying so I told you so. I totally get this concept. It's a true concept. It's a very true concept. I remember, now I'm a piece of turd now, but I remember this girl broke my heart one time. That's why I say one time. Same girl. I always talk about different girls. So true. Purple. It's true. And again, it's the same woman. I always say one time. Whatever. The same girl broke my heart. First thing I did, after crying like a little bitch, was to go down to Walmart or Dollar General or whatever, get a composition book. So naive, so stupid, so superficial. And I would write down all the things I need to improve on. All the things I need to improve on. Health, job, money, looks, buy this, buy that, like all these things. And I remember, like, the first thing I did was I had this. I went to school first for a personal trainer before I went to, or eventually a personal trainer. I got it later on down the road, but I went to get exercise science at a community college. And I met this guy named Adam, a bodybuilder. Him and I are working out all the time. Now, Hans is like, no, dude, you're always skinny, little bitch. I am skinny. But I probably gained, I would say in 1 year, a year and a half, 15 pounds of muscle in a year and a half, just working out really hard, trying to get over, and then him keeping me accountable. Looked really good, shredded. I was a lot bigger than I am now. I mean, 15 pounds of muscle is a lot. Now I was taking stuff you shouldn't take. Not steroids, just, things that you can't get now. And I was shredded. Hey, she liked me. She started talking me up again. But at that time, I was a different person. I didn't want her anymore. I changed the school. I changed my job. I changed my friend circle. I hung out different. Everything was different about me. I just upgraded my life to the point where I wasn't even satisfied with her anymore. I needed more. I needed better because I was a better person. You only see what's in front of you based on what's in your bubble, like what you can get. This D Brooke, get out of here, bro. Media is nice. I was bigger, not like shredded, not like 15, just lean muscle. Looks good. Now I'm just a skinny fat fuck, but it is what it is. Guys get worse as they get older. No, they don't. Not if they take care of themselves. No. Every kick in the ass is a step forward. Yeah, it is. That's very true. I might use that as a quote sometime. But, I mean, just work on yourself, girl. You'll be fine. Thanks, man. Hey, you're welcome. Trust me. Work on yourself. There's no point in trying to get a guy in high school to like you because he's going to go to college and bang the first freshman he sees. That's just what it is. Hey, when I went to college, it was all fun. Is it possible that a 10 out of 10 Chad will commit as much? A 10 out of 10 Chad will commit as much as the emotional, not the masculine guy, or the alpha males will always be driven by their ego? All guys are driven by their ego. What are you talking about? All dudes are, especially if you're a 10. If he's a 10, he's driven by ego. He'd be stupid not to. Sounds like she scared you, man. Who scared me? At least she gave you some of the knowledge to be a dating coach. Oh, yeah. Nah, she's a cool girl. We're still friends today. I think she's getting a divorce right now as we speak. How do you go from a 6 to an 8? You look better. I'm thinking about plastic surgery. No, don't get plastic fucking surgery. Don't do that shit. I mean, I don't know what you look like. Maybe some people need it. But don't do anything. If you do, don't do anything drastic. Don't do anything drastic. I wouldn't say do that. I'd say that's absolutely last resort. Don't even do it. I'm all about the loving. I know I'm going to contradict myself here, but loving yourself first. If you just can't do that to get the plastic surgery, whatever. But there's a lot of things women can do before that. Love yourself first. And become the best version of yourself. Mentally, physically, spiritually, and then think about that kind of stuff. I'm not trying to give medical advice here. That's not what I'm doing, YouTube. Chill. Just look better, be better. Just be better. I know that sounds easier said than done, but yeah. What does it mean when a guy keeps you around after breaking up for 3 years and still talks about marriage? Monica, come on, girl. You know what that means. He's out. He shouldn't even be relevant. Why are you talking to a dude? Why are you talking to a dude who dumped your ass and you're still around 3 years later? You're convenient. Come on, you know that. It will make it prettier like an oval. What the hell are you talking about? Hey, come on. You know the answer to that, Monica. And still talks about marriage, but does not open his physical desires towards me. He's out. Monica, come on, man. Monica, you're driving me crazy. I'm going to be nice today. Monica, baby, you know the answer to that. Can everyone answer Monica's question for me? SBF 50, ladies. Hey, that's true. Or you want to look like this. Hey, by the way, ladies, I'm gonna show you something real fast. You're like, what the fuck? He got it. What the fuck? Yeah. Still walking first, motherfucker. I can't see shit. Ow. I got it. You didn't think I was going to get it? Talking about wildebeest. Y'all think I was going to get that, huh? Y'all didn't think your boy's going to get that? Hey. Y'all better not be talking that nonsense. I'll put that mask on. Wildebeest. Don't make me. Don't make me put the wildebeest mask on. Don't. If you have a bulldog face like me, surgery. Nah. Hey, I like bulldogs. I thought you might bring the cat. Nah. Cat's running away from this. I'm just like I'm fucking a horse instead. Whatever. There's a fucking horse. That was some prime shipping. I got it yesterday, actually. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I got it yesterday. Or I love your wildebeest mask. Hey, it is what it is, man. I'm just letting you ladies know. You be asking some crazy questions. You get the wildebeest mask, and you ain't gonna like it. I'm being. Hold on. I feel so lonely in my saddle since my horse died. Damn. I'm sorry. Shit. I didn't mean to remind you of your dead horse. What is this, Elliot? Are we in 2010? What are you talking about? What y'all talking about? Like a priest or George Washington. Oh, God, no. You drinking some spiked juice? I should. I finished the relationship, not him. Good for you. Then why are you even entertaining the idea? Can you dress up as one of our founding fathers? Maybe. One day. Hey, I might for Halloween. You never know. Yeah, don't consider it for a man, only for yourself. I agree with that too. Don't be doing it for no man. That's why I said you gotta work on this part first. I'm a game, need to wake up. Okay. Yeah, wake up. We about to game, girl. We about to play. We about some real games here. See you later. I love the BBL. It's very subtle. She's the mukbang YouTuber. Who? Who? What? Someone with some sense. Me? I don't got no sense. That's all I have up in here is some sense. Don't tell me that's a wildebeest. That's a horse. But how the heck you found that mask? You want to hear that? Oh, you want to hear that stream? Yeah. I mean, last stream I was talking about. I was like, I need to get a fucking mask for it. I need to get a wildebeest mask. Someone said it, and I was like, okay, let's look at. We couldn't find a wildebeest. Then we looked at water buffalo. Couldn't find that. But we got this guy. So, ladies, you start acting a fool. You get a fool. Wait, that's the wrong horse. That's the wrong animal. Yo, you can tell I was a dumbass kid. What does a dog sound like? Meow. What does a dog sound like? Meow. Wrong animal. I don't give a shit. Shut up. Dumb as hell. Does science sometimes mean attraction? It can. Depends on what you mean by that. I was dating a 30-year-old man. Everything was good. He was introducing me to his family and friends. Then all of a sudden needed a break because things were moving fast. He was the one moving fast. Yeah, so here's the problem with the dudes moving fast, man. Unfortunately, and I hate to tell women this because it's like, well, what do I do about it? You can slow it down and not go with it at the speed and say, hey, this is fun and all, but you're going to go too fast. That kind of actually gives you some power. But here's the sad thing. A lot of women don't do it because they're like, well, I just feel like he really likes me. So it is what it is. Why not? I'm just going with the flow. But what happens is men, especially emotionally unavailable men, they will move fast. Several reasons why. Fear of losing you, insecurities, don't know how to effectively attract a woman, so they paint a picture for her. Well, I know a woman wants a relationship, so let me look like this type of guy. Or let me initiate. I really want to see her. Let me blow up her shit. Let me do whatever. He paints this picture, but he doesn't realize context. Again, something I teach in my course that you all need to get. Link is pinned above. I talk about context, which I think is one of the context of framing are two of the most important concepts when it comes to attraction. Both I talk about in my course, ladies. Please at least click the link, at least look at it. And he doesn't realize the context he's building, right? It means the things you do, whether it's words or actions, they layer over time. So when he's moving fast and he's saying this and he's future, or he's love bombing you, basically future planning, initiating, wanting to see all these type of things, he doesn't realize, again, by what he's doing. Then when the context is created, he's like, oh shit, if I keep on complying and going along with things, it's telling her I'm on the same page as her when I'm not. This page that I created. So what does a man do? He pulls away to slow it down, to negotiate the standards, which again is also in the course. So that's usually what happens. So I tell women in that sense, the best thing to do is along the way, you gotta be like, hey, you gotta slow it down, bro. Like, you blowing my shit up. You asking to see me too much. You're saying things to a girl that you haven't even met yet. Sometimes that's what happens. So you just let a guy know. And then you put on this mask and say, hey, I'm down to role play, though, if you're into it. You just let them know that. And then you should be okay. Does that make sense, ladies? Again, I teach a lot of it in the course. Men of integrity generally don't like plastic surgery. I don't like women with fake tits. I'm not a big fan of fake tits. Like, get that shit out of here. They like the look, but they look down. We don't look down on the women, but I agree with what you're saying. Like, we want the natural. The natural's better, I think. I don't like women with fake tits. I like squishy tits. Nice ones. Can I say tits? Breast. I got a date tonight, so I'm hopping off hey, look good, have good conversations. That's all you need. The first date is more of a don't fuck it up type of thing. As long as you're cute and you have decent conversation, you'll get a second date. If you're cute and you have decent conversation, I'm not even saying be a 10 out of 10. I'm not even saying be a 10 out of 10 out of conversation. Just be normal. Just have a good date. Easier said than done. Look good. Have good conversation. Not great, just good. And you will get a second date. Simple as that. Don't put the pressure on you. Love natural looking women. Yep, don't want a Barbie. That's true, man. I don't want... Hey, fake tits look nice. It might be fun to just go like this with, but that's all you're doing. You're not really going like this as much as the naturals. Don't men want women to reach extreme levels of beauty to be nice and loving to them? Of course. Elliot, is it bad to never been in a serious relationship by 28 by now? No, I don't think so. You can always... Hey, there's a lot of dudes like that too. Believe it or not, a lot. You can always use the mask for the thin course, it's not zebras. Exactly. See, I'm going to do that now. Sarah, you'll be fine. He's a therapist. Oh, shit. You'll be fine then. You'll be fine. Oh, also focus on depth. You're going to start off asking general questions. Where are you from? How are this, what, but start asking like generalized questions and then focus more on specific things, like things you can go on depth in, because the whole idea of a conversation, like building chemistry, is having not a theme, but a common ideology, like a common... It's kind of hard to explain. I forgot what the term's called. I don't know. I forgot the term. But a lot of people focus on general things. You want to focus on something and have a common. The word starts with an I. I don't remember. but you'll be fine. Hey, why do guys get butthurt when they tough women? When they tough women, huh? Some guys look better with a mask on. Hey, that's true. I'm one of those guys. A comment, yes. No, not a comment. It's not common. It's not an idea. I forgot what it's called. I wouldn't want my partner to be a therapist. No, you wouldn't, because I'm not even a therapist. I'm a dating coach, and I get a lot of questions about that kind of shit. Are you using me for an experiment? You must know all the tricks. I'm like, yeah, and I'm using them on you right now. Like stop. No. Like, just talk to me normally. Just talk to me normally. I hate it. People think I'm overanalyzing things when I'm talking to them, or like I'm analyzing them. Or am I doing anything wrong? Am I showing the red flags? Yeah. By asking me about it. Like, stop. Knock that shit off. It's just whatever. So true, he was emotionally unavailable. Hey, a lot of them are, girl. A lot of them are. Yo, I'm way too natural. Hey, that's the way to do it. Natural, girl. Totally get it. Well, I'm a meteorologist, so we'll definitely have some shit to talk about. That's good. I hope so. Yeah, I think you guys will be fine on that date. Don't even worry about it. I just like people focusing more on depth to have a common, I forgot the term. You're like a doctor, Elliot. I'm something. I'm not claiming to be one. That's you. Your boy ain't claiming to be a doctor. And now I psychoanalyze all the time. So do I. I do it more because of, hey, later, have good luck, Sarah. Everyone, wish her luck on her date. But, yeah, I read a lot of philosophy, so I'm really into philosophy on a lot of things. And because of what I do for a living, I do analyze things a lot. But I don't analyze a woman on a date. I'm too worried about what I'm like on the dates. I don't know. I mean, shit. What's a date? What's a date? I don't even know that. Lee, you still here? We're going to play that game? I think Lee left. We're about to play that game after this. Later, man. Yeah, best of luck, girl. I think guys fall for me sexually, not emotionally, because I scare them. That is not what it is. It's probably because your value proposition is sex. I hate to say that to you, Melody. Or Malos. Sorry. Malos Kitty. Malus Kitty? Is that what that's supposed to say? Malus Kitty? No. Creative, but no. You analyze because you're INTJ. Lee is streaming. What the fuck, Lee? She's getting ready for that game, that's why. We're about to play. We play it every day for hours. She ain't streaming, you liar. Wait. Oh shit, there she is. You're not a liar, I'm sorry, I take that back. You're a young, beautiful woman from the land down under. Elliot's preaching. Do I need to get the Bible? Hey, now y'all maybe want to dress like... maybe I should be a priest and I start preaching to y'all. Shit, maybe I should. Oh, I thought you mean my loose kitty. Nah, that game is fun as hell, man. I love that game. Saying you only play single player games. Now, we play with a lot of people on here, actually. It's really fun. She's actually doing really well. I'm watching her right now. She's doing really well. What's her health? Oh, her health. Never mind, it's covered. Actually, it happened to me when he said he loved me like a couple of weeks in a relationship and ghosted me after a year. I mean, after a year is a big difference, though. Like, people change within a year. But if a guy's love bombing you within a month later or at the end of the month or next month, it's, he's acting different. That's, yeah. It's a whole different story. Hanson is jealous. Yeah, he wants all my friendship, but I've been giving it to Lee. Her and I literally play this game every day. For hours. How can I get a guy to like me more than a year? I only last up until a year till they disappear. That's actually, I mean, are you in the relationship with these dudes? If you're in a relationship with these guys, I mean, I would say this the fundamentals. I would say it's if a guy leaves after a year, he's unsure about you. So your relationship isn't growing, it gets stagnant. Would you agree on that? Maybe your relationship gets stagnant. Can you explain value proposition being sex? Okay, so it's one of these like overcompensating type of things. You know how like dudes with small dicks drive Ford F-150s or F-350s, like the big trucks. Dudes who drive big trucks have small DDs. So women kind of do the same in a way where they post too many selfies. They try to look too damn good. Nothing wrong with that. You gotta look good. It's just how you present it. It's a branding, right? You gotta think everything, men and women. It's branding. And when you have Instagram models and all this kind of stuff, I have Instagram models who will come to me as clients with problems. And they say, hey, I have no problem getting a guy. It's just keeping them. Well, it's because you're probably attracting high-value dudes because you are a good-looking woman. But at the same time, you're over-sexualized. So when he sees you, what he sees is over-sexualization. Right? I mean, that's your value proposition. That's what he sees. And a lot of women try to look too sexy, too much, too fast, too cute, too intense, too many pictures, too many angles, showing off her booties and all that kind of stuff, you know, and then they wonder why the guy sees her in only one way. For those type of women, I would say cut that back. I hate to say that because it's not your fault, but you can't help a man what he thinks of you, and have standards. I'm confident that's not my value proposition. No, just because a guy just wants to have sex with you doesn't mean that's your value proposition. Usually, what are we playing? You guys ain't playing shit. No, it's hard to say because just because sometimes you have a lot, like guys just want you for sex. I mean, that could be your value proposition. It could actually be your value proposition. If you keep on attracting dudes for sex and not committed relationships, that's probably what guys want. But there's women who show it off and then they wonder why that's what guys only want from them. I'm average, but I've been told I'm great in bed, and some one night stands more of it. But yeah, I'm like that guy, small with penises. Hey, but yeah, it's like the guys with small penises. Hey, there you go. Elliot, what state are you in? I'm in Illinois. I told you he's so jelly. Hanson jealous as hell. What's a good game though? Nah, dude, this game is fun as hell. This game is fun. Dude, if I buy it for you, will you play it? If I buy it for you? If your boy buys you the game? It's a fun game, man. It's a fun game. Maybe in normal mode it's not, but when you play in normal mode is just to learn the game. But when you play in the higher difficulties and you have to work as a team, bro, it's a blast, man. It's a blast. We are playing. No, he said we are playing hide flipper. You ain't playing shit. Where's your cat? Send it to me, bitch. Okay, I'll buy it for you right now. My cat. They were just fighting, so I don't know. They were just fighting. But does that make sense about the value proposition? I would say, ladies, a lot of your value propositions do start more sexual because that's what guys look for in women. Like, it's physical. But I know that sounds bad, but trust me. When a guy wants a woman long term, that changes. And just because you have a sexual, or he looks at you sexually, doesn't mean he doesn't want more from you. Like, I can never commit to a woman who I am not sexually attracted to. But if I'm sexually attracted to you, and then we go on a date and I find out you're an awesome chick and you're fun to talk to, it's like, oh, hell yeah. Like, I want to talk to you more, right? And then that kind of just builds. If that makes sense. Hold on. Yeah, I got a few page. Okay, yeah. But I'm trying to buy it for someone else, stupid ass fucking motherfuckers. I mean, sorry for all that cussing. I forgot I was on Steam already. Or I was on, oh my God, I'm on chat. Purchase a gift. Man. Johansson TV, I guess that's you. Cute little guy. Daddy. Oh, laser, I'm buying him a damn $30 game. You better download, bro. It takes a bit. There you go. Now get the fuck out of my face. Whack ass. Well, I can't cut back or be bad in bed. What can I do? Can't fake that shit. No. Just be cool. Like, just be a cool chick. Like, don't try to change your like. If you're just a cool chick with standards, that's enough. That's enough. Now go download that shit, bro. While you're there, buy luxury house flipper. There's a luxury house flipper? Nah, I'm going to delete it. He would have fucking rat. Just make sure your hair, natural makeup, outfit, and speech is on point. Show a little bit of skin, watch your cleavage, and no mini skirts. Hey, I think you can wear whatever you want. Maybe not mini skirts. I think you should wear whatever you want. It's your standards that's important. Right? Because when you put out too early, a guy doesn't have to invest in you. Now, that doesn't mean putting out later is going to get him to commit. It's just a standard. I have big boobs and butt. That is what it is then, Rachel. It probably is. If you have big boobs and butt, that's an A+. I don't show anything. I'm very conservative in having the same problem and either want to commit after... The same problem. They either want to commit after the first date or just want sex. Well, those are both a problem. I agree with that. Those are both a problem. He's cheating on you. I ain't cheating on him. I love him. My ex told me I'm great in bed, but I have a terrible personality. I'm not laughing at. I ain't even laughing at you, but that's kind of. I'm just shocked by his honesty. It's like, hey, you're great in the sack, but man, your personality fucking sucks. Like, that's really interesting you said that. Wow. That's really interesting. It's really interesting you said that. There's one, hey, to be honest, you don't look like a potential girlfriend or wife. Doesn't matter how beautiful you are. Hey, that's true too in a way. Hey, fine, Eve is gonna take the better. Hey, you better be downloading it right now, bro. If I date an ugly guy, does that mean I have low standards? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You already have low, not you, but ladies, you don't understand. It's an illusion. Like, it's all an illusion. First off, don't care what other people think. If you're happy with the guy, you're happy with the guy, whether it's a 10 or a 1. Now, I wouldn't say if you're a 7, go for a 1, but you get what I'm saying. It's an illusion. Secondly, a lot of women actually lower their standards the higher they go because they try to uphold them, and then a guy comes around, okay? A guy comes around and he breaks her walls down, and then she's lowering her standards left and right for this guy. Just keep track of it. Like, just not home, okay. Just keep track of it. Like, just write down in a journal, not word by word, not like play by play, not bullet points, but just like daily, like, or experiences, like how you let this guy take advantage of you, or how this guy acted when you did this or that, and over the months you're gonna see the patterns where, you know what, hey, this guy I'm a 6 or a 7, this guy's an 8, and I let him in, and now he's just walking all over me, and I'm replying to his text even though Elliot said I shouldn't. Or Elliot says this, or Elliot says that. This guy's still reaching out, and he hasn't. And there's times where he has to talk to me for 2 weeks, you know, like that kind of stuff. But then you're dating a 6, who is more consistent, and you might think, well, I'm lowering my standards because he's a 6, but he's a decent dude. Always go for the decent dude. As long as you like the guy, go for the decent dude. I'm a field trip, but you're 13 hours away. Damn, I'm so upset. Where do you live? Most men will test us to see how fast we put out. That's true. I don't believe in men testing women, but in a way, like Bia said, if he can try to get away with it, he's going to. Like, get in your pants, he will. She'll sort him. I'll smack the shit out of you. She ain't do shit to me. My sister, guys. That doesn't justify me smacking her, but still. He doesn't listen to anyone but me. That's true. Sorry, master. I'm going to take some shrooms with this guy I like in 2 weeks. Don't be doing that shit. Not saying over or getting jiggy. I need your attraction course. Yes, you do need it. You better get it. This is one, if not the best idea you have presented. Which one? I always present good ideas. What are you talking about? All my ideas are good. This is probably the best one. smell like ass. Now that I know what ass smells like. Screenshot of it is 100% funny. What are you talking about? We have been in a long distance relationship, and he FaceTimed every night. Stop that right now. It's not gonna last. I mean, the FaceTiming. Don't try to FaceTime every night. It gets redundant, and he'll pull away. We met over the weekend. He's saying he wants to see me in 3 weeks. I almost feel like taking a break. He wants to meet every 3 weeks. See him if you want to see him. See him. If you don't, you don't. Writing the patterns down. Oh, no, yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, it's not just the writing the patterns. What hobbies is everyone into here? Writing, video games, dealing with all you. What game do you play? It's called Killing Floor 2. But, I mean, you don't have to write it all down because I know that's a lot. That's a lot to do. A lot of writing is a pain in the ass. But you will see the difference in your behavior. Like, ladies, it's hard to see it, when it's just all over the place and happens sporadically. But when you start seeing how guys treat you and you have an image of it, or like you said, screenshots, or like Kitty said, screenshot, like everything, you're gonna see. Well, I'm lowering my standards anyway. You're always going to lower your standard. Not always, but a lot of women are going to lower their standards for dudes they really, really like. And the guy who's not on the same page as you is going to take advantage of it. So I always have a saying. I'd rather be with an 8 who is loyal than a 10 who cheats. And there's two things meant by that. One, what we're kind of talking about now, right? Which is the guy who, she might be an 8, but she's more of a fit for me. She's more of a fit for me. Than the 10 who cheats. And secondly, a lot of women will come to me and they'll say things like, oh, he's perfect if he just didn't cheat, or he's perfect if he was just a better communicator. Well, then he's not perfect. He's not perfect, so stop rating him as a 10 or whatever you're rating him as. He's not. He's not that. You can't say, well, he's this but that. No, you have to take it as a full package. I'd rather be with an 8 who is loyal than a 10 who cheats. Hey, she's a 10, right? 10. She looks good. She's awesome. But I can't trust her. That's too much heartbreak. It's too much of a pain in the ass. It's too much drama. It's too much stress. I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather be with the 8 who deserves me. The 8 who is awesome. The 8 who is loyal. The 8 who has the pattern or the qualities to maintain a happy, healthy, loving relationship. Nothing wrong with an 8. I don't say, I didn't mean an 8 as in, no, there absolutely isn't anything wrong with an 8. I'd be very lucky if I get an 8. An 8's very, very, very high. It can be any number. I'd rather be with a 5 than a 7. A 5 who is loyal than a 7 who cheats. Do you rate a guy based on who he is or how he treats us? Both. I mean, how do I or how do you? You can rate him however you want, whatever you feel there's the market value, right? Like, there's the universal thing, meaning like you might think you're a 10, but the market's going to put you in your place and tell you what you really are. So it doesn't really matter what you think you are. But at the same time, if you're looking for something in particular, meaning I put more value on a guy who is loyal and a guy who is funny and a guy who treats me well than a guy who's very attractive, well, then that's your lens that you're putting on in the marketplace. That's what you're looking for. A 5 can cheat too, Elliot. No, they can. I'm not saying they can't, ladies. You don't understand what I'm saying there. A 5 can cheat, yes. I'm just saying I'd rather be with a 5 who doesn't cheat than a 5 who does, or a 5 who is loyal and a 7 who cheats. And again, a 7 doesn't have to cheat either. If you can pick between a 5 who is loyal and a 7 who is loyal, be with the 7. What I just meant by that was no one's perfect. And so stop. Like a lot of women will say, well, if he just didn't cheat, or if he just wasn't a piece of shit, or if he just wasn't a player. It's like, well, that's part of him. Don't cut that part out. He wants your sugar walls. He doesn't want a relationship. What are we talking about him? I have a question. They don't understand your fake scenarios. I think she's just being harsh, or she's just giving me a hard time. A guy I work with told me he didn't want to be in a relationship because he just got out of one. Then he asked if I wanted to hang out. Once we hung, he started treating it as a date. Okay, I mean, hey, get my course. That's called a negotiation. You just negotiated friends with benefits. Congratulations. Well, you haven't because you haven't hooked up with him. But that's what he's trying to do. Because he could say, hey, I told you I don't want a relationship. So why'd you sleep with me? You know, like that kind of thing. Get my course. After collegiate, happy to have hobbies and join clubs, to have interests, lives, and meet people. I was unfulfilled with my old social network. We are party girls. I didn't like the men I met. Hey, they're all whack. I haven't slept with them. Oh, no, I know you haven't. I'm saying if you do, you negotiated friends of benefits. Do you understand why, though, you negotiated friends of benefits? So let me give you a good example. Let's say you and I were hooking up as friends of benefits. And we're cuddling, and you're like, Elliot, I really like you. I want a relationship. And I say, hey, I like you too. It's just not what I want. I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mind space right now. The mindset. It's just not what I'm looking for. You're upset, but you say, okay, Elliot, I understand. And then the next day you come over, you continue to hook up with me. I can only assume that you coming over and hooking up with me continually after I turned you down on the relationship, that you're okay with friends and benefits. Otherwise, why did you come over and keep on hooking? Like, why are we continuing this? The hooking up, friends and benefits, right? So this is kind of the same thing. By him saying, I don't want a relationship, but then you guys go on dates, and let's say he's treating it like a date. I don't care how he treats it. He treats it well. And let's say you guys go on another one, and then another one, and eventually gets in your pants. He's going to say, or it's going to be friends and benefits, because he already drew the line of, I don't want a relationship. So you sleeping with me, knowing I don't want a relationship, you must be on the same page as friends and benefits, right? My friend did that. A lot of guys do that. There's nothing wrong with doing that, because he's not doing anything wrong. He's not doing anything wrong. If a guy says, I don't want a relationship, I don't care how many times he takes you out. I tell women I don't want a relationship. I should tell them. If something happens after that, okay, whatever. I mean, that's on you. Yep, loyalty reigns. I'm loyal to myself. Poor cat is on lockdown. Ashamed to say how long. Oh, man, girl. Nah, it is what it is. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Elliot, please answer. He set up a day to see. He set up a day to see him, but didn't set the time and place. Isn't that weird? Should I set it up? Yes, absolutely. I would say something about the place and time, and say a girl has to plan her outfit, or a girl has to plan her wardrobe. Smiley face, like whatever. Like, what do you have in mind? A girl has to plan her wardrobe, right? Smiley face, winky face. Something cute, something snappy like that. Because some want the best. Yep. Will a guy always see you as only sex if you sleep with him on the first date? Not if he wants a relationship. Absolutely not. How often are friends with benefits exclusive? Are guys ever truthful? Absolutely not. That doesn't mean That doesn't mean he's sleeping with other women. He's probably not, but does he entertain the idea? Yeah. Swayze, I'm not trying not to fall for it. Don't fall for it. You can still go on the date with the dude and have him pay for the date and shit. Just don't sleep with him. I feel a lot of chemistry with the guy. Oh, never mind. She took it back. She retracted it. Rude as hell. Rude as hell. It hurts, sucks when you knows all this happening in the moment, real time. I had to leave with my dignity. Nah, it happened. Yeah, it happens to the best of us, unfortunately. It happens. I won't. Nah, you're fine. Yeah, if you just want to go on the dates and have a good time, then do your thing, girl. But other than that, hold out. The guy I like, should I go to his state, or should he come to my state? I don't think it matters. Sorry, honey. It's all good. It doesn't matter. Go to whoever. Just don't sleep. I mean, if you want to sleep with the guy, I don't know your situation. If you want to sleep with the guy, go ahead. If you don't, you don't. I'm typing a shorter version. You better hurry. Better get on that. But I don't know, how far do you guys live from each other, Jasmine? Why are you talking to a guy who lives so far away? First off, I need some of these while I'm at it. Go, don't play. Good hell. But hurry up. I think it's good. I'm feeling a lot of chemistry with a colleague, but he's not single, so I want to seem uninterested. Is that the right thing? He's not even on the... First off, you're cheating on me. Secondly, he's not even available. Why are you worried about it? He's not even available. He's out of here. Why are you talking to a dude who's not even available? I don't care how much chemistry you guys have. He ain't going to leave her for you. If you mess up, it's okay. Take it as a learning experience. That's true, too. If you mess up... No. You're not even messing up. Don't mess up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Leave taking men alone. I agree with that. But ladies, I'm going to let you get going, okay? I'm going to go play my game. Start making some videos. So I start making videos again on YouTube. I've been thinking about it. Because I'm going to start doing less live streams. You all drive me up a wall in the best way possible. I live stream every day. So I'm going to start slowing it down. I'm going to start doing more videos while doing live streams. So if you have any video ideas, ladies, write me on Instagram, please. Actually, all of you right now, write me on Instagram. Good stream, bro. Thank you. If I don't hear from you guys, I'm heartbroken. I want some video ideas. Yes, do both. I'm going to do both. There's my thing. Elliot's got dating. Write me. Did I write that right? Shit, we'll see. Wait. It's 2 L's. Anyway, y'all know. God damn it. That's it. The whole thing. We love the live streams. Good. I love you guys too. Now, write me on Instagram. Message me or follow me over there. And write me video ideas. Because I'm going to start doing videos again. Okay, ladies. This is a good stream. I love you all. I felt like I was nice overall. I did it. Woohoo. Take care. See you. I don't know when I'm going to do it again. I'll let you all know. I always tell people, again, follow me on Instagram. I let you know on Instagram. I put a post out. But I love you, ladies. Take care and peace. I have ideas to write you. Okay, you all better do it. I better see them.